Hey everybody, this is Brad from Johnson Small Engines, better known as the one-hand mechanic. If I can do it, you can too. Today we have here a Hustler Raptor X. This has the 54-inch mower deck on it and a 21.5 horsepower Kawasaki engine. And today I want to show you, in my opinion, how to start and operate it. So we're going to go ahead and take a walk around. So the first thing I can see right here is they have a knob for the deck height. When you adjust this, you have to put pressure on this pedal before this will actually come out. So just make sure you push the pedal in a little bit. You can pull the knob out, and then all these particular holes here, they have numbers on here. I personally just put the mower deck where I think I like the cut of the grass, put the knob in. That'll have it about where I think I like it, then I'll go cut grass. If I like it, I'll leave it there. If not, push the pedal in a little bit. It'll release the tension on this. If you want a little bit lower, just go down like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it up for the video. But that's how you adjust your deck height. Okay, so while we're here, we have the handles for your forward and reverse, left and right. When the handles are all the way out, that is your emergency brake. Also, your machine will not start unless these are all the way out. So if these are in like that, it won't start. You can't start it, it won't work. All right, so you gotta have your handles out before you start it, and make sure you have the handles in before you pull your PTO switch, which we're gonna go over now. So I'm gonna go ahead and put them in the out position. We have, this is your choke and your throttle and your PTO and your ignition. To go over this real quick, we have the choke, which is nice. It has a separate choke. So I usually start the machine about half throttle, choke up, and as soon as it starts, take the choke off and just let it warm up a little bit before you do take it up to full speed. I also like to run the mower deck, turn the mower deck on about 3/4 throttle. It puts a little bit less stress on the belt and everything when it's going from 0 RPMs all the way up to like, it's a lot of torque, and then you take it all the way up to the fast position when you're cutting grass. So it should be all the way up on fast when you're cutting grass. That will give you the most horsepower, one, out of the engine. It will cool the engine the best. It also gives you the most horsepower that is needed for the transmission drives. Okay, this is your PTO switch. This is your power takeoff. This is what engages your mower deck and disengages it. So when you go to engage it, just gonna pull it up just like that. And then when you disengage it, push it down. I have had a lot of people who have run out of gas and the machine stopped running. And this is in the up position. And they're wondering why when they go to start it, it won't start again. It's because your PTO switch is in the up position. So if you ever run out of gas and the machine just dies on you, make sure you remember to put the switch back down. It does have an hour meter, which is nice, 55.8 hours on this machine. Your ignition switch is here. Basically, it's just on and then crank, and it comes back to the on position. The seat here, which is very nice, it's a lot better than the plastic seats. It doesn't look like it's gonna rip, it's like a vinyl. You do have arms that can go up and down. We're gonna go ahead and lift the seat up, and it does, I like the fact that it doesn't swing over and hit, it just stops right there, which is nice. Now you can adjust the seat, it looks like. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 bolts, you have to loosen them up, and then you have this slider. You can see right here, you can slide the seat back and forth. This one looks like it's all the way in the furthest back position. So you have the gas tank here, it's see-through. It's nice, you can see how much gas you have in it. Right now, it doesn't look like it has too much in it. Just push your machine back and forth, you can see it sloshing around. They do have a very small, disappointing battery. This is, I'm pretty sure it's an AGM battery. That means it's an absorbed glass mat. Come on, guys. How much money are you spending on a machine? I would definitely put a bigger battery in there, and unfortunately, it doesn't look like we can put a bigger battery in here with the tank brace. I don't think we can put a bigger battery in there. So I hope these batteries are gonna hold up. I think this version machine I'm working on is a 2023, and right now it's 2026. So I'm gonna assume this is original battery. It's probably 3 years old. I give battery life 3 to 5 years. If you need to, put a trickle charger on that, just to keep it charged in the wintertime and the off season. But everybody's going to these smaller batteries. If they went to a lithium battery, that'd be great. It's just going to be too much money. It'd be more money than the regular lead acid batteries. So it is what it is. There's your battery. The engine's here. We're going to check your oil right here. This is a Kawasaki engine. It is Japanese made. It's a great motor. I love Kawasaki. But a lot of people don't realize that when you check the oil, you do not screw in the cap, okay? In fact, it says right here, for correct oil level, do not turn cap on threads. So read your dipstick. Okay, so we're just gonna set it on there, pull it out. This one is actually in the center and it definitely needs to be changed. So this guy might have been screwing it in to check his oil. And if you screw it in, which is not the right way to doing it, yeah, it's showing it full there, but it's not really full. Just put it in, pull it back out. It's still okay. It didn't run low, but that needs to be changed. So the engine is an FR651V Kawasaki. It's a twin cylinder. It has 2 spark plugs. This is a 21.5 horsepower engine, and this is plenty of motor for this machine. I've already driven it and ran the mower deck, and it seems like it's got plenty of power. So if you need to push your machine, you have a hydrostatically driven transmission on this side and a hydrostatic transmission on this side. You need to release the transmission levers, and it's a little bit hard because they're the same color as the frame, and they're right here. They have a loop in them. You're gonna pull it out and click them all the way out till they lock. You got one on the right side, and you have one on the left side. Pull it out, and they lock in the out position. Now, if you think it's in a rolling position, it is, but we can't roll it. It won't move. And the reason being, you need to bring in your handles. I'm gonna go ahead and put the seat down. You have to bring in the right handle all the way, the left handle all the way. Now we should be able to push the machine, just like that. It's not too hard. And when you want to lock it into the emergency brake position, pull the handles back out all the way. We're just going to go ahead and slide these back in. And now you're back in gear. You have a cubby here to hold things, cup holder. This guy looked like he had a tree fall on it. It's already broken plastic. This is your gas cap here. I think they tell you in the manual that when you close the gas cap, you'll hear it click once, and then you want to click it a couple more times. They said click it 3 times. I don't know why, but it's just, you can click it all you want. It's fine, it's tight. Okay, so at this point, I'm gonna go ahead and take it outside, and we're gonna go ahead and run the mower deck, and I'll just show you how to use the handles. Oh, and that's one thing about the handles. The handles adjust. If you loosen up these bolts right here, you see a slot here. So you can move this handle forward and backward to get where you're happy with controlling it when you're sitting in the seat. So if you like your handles more forward, like this guy does, then they're forward. If you want them back a little bit, if you're shorter of a person, that'll help you out right there. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead, get this outside, and we'll show you how to start up the blades and move this thing around. Okay, so we're outside. We're gonna go ahead and show you how to start it. I wanna go ahead and throttle up a little bit, about half throttle, pull choke up. Now I did run it, so it may not need choke, but when it's cold, put the choke up. When I mean by cold is when the engine's not warm. Pull the choke up. You're gonna turn the key to crank. As soon as it cranks up, push the choke back in again, and then we're gonna go ahead and I'll show you how to just basically engage the mower deck. I highly recommend getting your mower deck down to where you think you might like it in the grass. Put it down here, lower it down to that position. So let's go ahead and start it up. As soon as it starts up, choke in again, pulling the mower deck PTO in the up position, turn it on. Now, before you start cutting, you're going to put it all up in the fast position. I'm not going to do that because of the fact that you're not going to be able to hear me. Pull your handles in. At this point, you're going to go reverse. Pull both handles back. Go forward, push both handles forward. And you're going to have to manipulate each handle depending on like the terrain, and if you're on an incline or something like that. When you want to turn the mower deck off, just turn it off. Now, when your handles are in, if you try to get up, it will shut down. So trying to get up, it'll shut the mower down. If your PTO is on, which I'm going to go ahead and turn it on now, it will also shut down. If the mower deck comes back on again, we'll go ahead and shut the mower off. So if you want to try to do something off the machine but not turning off the engine, idle down. As long as your PTO is off, put your handles all the way out, you should be able to get up. Okay, now it's still running. A lot of people, I'm going to go ahead and turn this off. A lot of people ask me, oh, I can't jump start my zero turn. Well, if the handles are all the way out, you go ahead and put your seat up and you'll be able to do whatever you need to do inside the battery compartment. And yes, you can start your machine as long as your emergency brake arms are out, your PTO is down, you can go ahead and start it right up. You need a little choke. So if your machine has a dead battery, yes, you can jump start it. Just be real careful because that's not actually, that positive is very close to your metal here. And you're just gonna, if you need to jump start it, just be very careful. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and fire it up and show you basically a left and a right turn. We'll go ahead and put the mower deck all the way up, just so we don't need it down. Handles in, full backwards, straight is just both handles backward. And they make it hung up. They just got hung up on the emergency brake. When you're pulling these in, make sure you pull them in all the way because sometimes they get hung up on the bracket in there. So forward, like so, backward, just both handles back at the same time. And then to make a left-hand turn, you're gonna pull your left hand rearward and then push your right hand forward, and that's left turn. And then to go the other way, you're gonna go ahead and pull back on your right hand and push your left hand. So pull back on your right hand, push on the left hand, that makes you go right. And within 10 minutes, you'll get the hang of this and you won't have any problem running this. So that's pretty much how you turn it left and right. And like I said, handles out, you get it off the machine still running. Okay, so that pretty much wraps up for how to start and operate a Hustler Raptor X with a 54-inch mower deck and a 21.5 horsepower Kawasaki twin-cylinder engine. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe, share my channel with your friends, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.